So let us learn how to calculate the percentage of land use land cover in ArcGIS. In the previous video, we learned about how to calculate land use land cover using supervised classification. So simply we needed a training sample and also we did the supervised classification. Now we have this this is the classification, but we have values over here 1, 7, 20, 27, 35, 44, 54, 62 and 70, but we don't actually we need the names of these over here. So what we can do is we can simply go to click here, go to attribute table, and in attribute table we see the values are also over here, but here we will add one more table. So add a table and write name on it. Simply we need text. Okay, then we need to actually type the name here. We can see here what is the training. If you do not have the training sample on the screen, what you can do is you can simply go to classification and open your training sample wherever you have saved it of the classification. Simply I'm opening it. So here for the, if I want to write it here, what I can do is I need to first go to editor and start editing. So if it will not come, then you need to select the same thing where you need to edit. So here now I can double click on it. You can see I can edit. So my class 1 is water, so it is water, so I will write water. And then second is, you can see or double click on it, it is 7. My 7 is forest. And 20 is here glaciers. And then 27 is here you can see 27 is barren land. And then 35, see 35 is rivers. 44 here is river beds. And then we have 54 area is grassland. And then we have 62, that is agriculture. And then we have 70, here 70 is settlement. Then we can go to editor, stop editing, and just yes, save. This now we can actually keep the names like this. So how we will do that? We can simply right click on it and go to properties, and then in properties symbology, so we have their values. Instead of values, I have one more field, that is name. I'll click on it and then apply. Okay, you will see here instead of those values the names have come. So now if we need to calculate the area of this land use land cover classification, land use land cover image is a raster image, what we need to do is we need to actually convert it into the vector shape file. So for that, what we'll do is we'll simply go to toolbox, and then here we have a conversion tools here, and in conversion tools we have from raster, because the raster image, and from raster image we'll go to raster to polygon. So I'll double click this one, raster to polygon, and then my input raster is, I'll simply click on it and drag it here. So this is my raster image. Then here field value, instead of value I'll just change it, I'll give it a name, and then I can choose the output file as any folder you can choose, whatever. So you can give it a name like LULC raster, sorry, vector, and then save it as okay, and then okay. So by this, what will happen is this will convert all this raster image into the vector polygons, so that we can calculate the area. So let us wait for this process. It is gonna take some seconds. By this it will convert into the raster to polygon, and then we can calculate the area of polygons. And then I'll also show you how to calculate the percentage of those polygons. So this is the way how you can actually first of all you have to go for the classification. If you have not if you do not know the classification, you can watch my previous video. how to do the land use land cover classification in ArcGIS, but I have also added that the better feasibility for land use classification is in it is in ArcGIS Imagine software, that is a remote sensing software. But here also you can do the land use land cover classification, which because it has integrated the remote sensing features into it. So simply don't forget these things. You need to give the values. Here also we can again change it to values, but I have kept the names over here, and then it is showing that it is in progress, raster to polygon. So let us wait for it, and then after that we will learn how to actually create the calculate the percentage of these land features. So wait for some seconds again. It depends upon your computer, your PC, how fast it is. So mostly it won't take too much time. So it takes just under a minute or two to convert a raster into the polygon. So here we will see after that it will convert raster into a polygon shape file. So image, if you do not know how to classify land use land cover supervised classification, you can simply choose any land set image and create training samples, and then create a training signature, and then go for maximum likelihood classification. So by this, when you do that, you will find the image what was previously over here with the values. So then we change these values into the names. So it is converting raster polygon into a raster image into the polygons. So that we will be able to calculate the area of each polygon. So now let us wait for this process, so that it can complete converting raster into the polygon. So it has almost done. So now you can see we have a file here that is LULC vector file. So now let us click on this LULC vector file which has been created over here into polygons. You will see open the attribute table, and you will see in attribute tables we have everything what we actually calculated. But here you will see it will not at it will this agriculture, this barren land will not be at the one place. It is actually converted into so many polygons. So how to make it one, we'll also see that in coming lecture. So now what to do here is simply we'll add one more table, add field, and then here I will write it area, and then I will write double, select double and do OK. So by this it will add one more field, that will be the area field. So after adding the area field, I'll right click on the area field and go for calculate geometry. Yes, and then it should be coordinated, and then unit should be square. It is square meters. I'll keep it as square kilometers, and then I'll do OK, and then yes. So it is calculating now the area of every polygon. So there are so many polygons, like hundreds of polygons, but here we have only 9 classes. For example, you talk about the rivers, we have river, separate river. You can see five like rivers. So how to make this clear? So I will just wait for it, let it calculate all the polygons, the area of all the polygons, and then we will see, we'll actually bring this thing to the third process will be bringing this table to Excel. So in Excel we'll be calculating the area of every land class, that is agricultural, barren land, forest, glaciers, grassland, riverbeds, rivers, settlement, water, and all. So we'll do that third step in the Excel. So till now what we did is we simply actually attributed added the attribute to this with the names what we collected from the training samples, and then we converted this raster image to the polygon image, and then output result was this one what we named as LULC vector. And after LULC vector we added a table in the LULC LULC vector attribute table, and then we added a one field that is area, and then we actually right clicked on it and then started calculate geometry, and this is the output what is happening, it's calculating the geometry. So it will calculate the area of every polygon. So because this image is actually made of so many polygons. So now let us wait it for a second, and then uh, what we need to do is, it's almost done. So it is done. You can see it will show us the area. It will show us the area of each polygon. So here, just give it a second. Just wait for it. I already said it depends upon your PC. My PC is full of softwares and all. It takes little more, even though it takes as usual, this much time, because it's a very hectic work. It's not an easy work sometimes, but it is feasible when we use two three things, like we are using Excel after this, so to make it more feasible. So now what will happen, that the area field will come up with different square kilometer readings, so for each and every polygon. So let us wait for this, because there are too many polygons, so it is calculating for every polygon. And after that we will actually, now we have this thing also, that is area of each polygon. But we don't need actually this, because reverse, we need river at once. The rivers have come again and again and again. So what we'll do is, we'll simply export this. So click on here and go for export, and when you go to export, then you can save it to any file, your any folder you can save it. I'm saving it here. Then I can write it, for example, percentage LULC file. Let me, and here I'll choose as dbase, this one, dbase. So dbase percentage, and then I'll save it. So okay, so now it is exporting LULC vector table. So let us now wait for this, and then so that we can open it in the Excel. So next process will be opening it in the Excel. So now let us open our Excel. So open our Excel. After opening the Excel, so what we can do here is, we need to import the same file. So we'll drag to the folder where we have saved it. So I have saved it in this folder. So so here we'll go to all files, and then we'll search out our file that was LULC percentage. So percentage, this one, percentage LULC file, dbf. So this one, I'll open this one. So let me open this again. There is some error. So it was LULC, percentage LULC log. So let us see which one will open. Not this one. I don't need this one. Let me delete this. So it was actually the dbase file which I needed, which we open again. Computer LLC. So it was percentage LULC TFB, this one. Yes, so it is opened up. So now this all the what we have saved, it has opened up in the Excel. So after that, what we can do is, we can go to insert, and then there'll be one thing, that pivot table. Click on pivot table, and then click on OK, and then you will see here there'll be so many things over here. But what you need to do is, you need to select name over here, which has come all agriculture barren, and then area. So by this way, you will see everything has come at one. So so what we need to do here is, we need to select everything. We need to select everything, copy it, and paste it here somewhere. So paste it here. So when I paste it here, just enlarge this. So what I need to, this is the area. So the total agriculture area is 108.45 square kilometers. So if I want to calculate the percentage out of it, what I can do is I can simply keep let's see the percentage, and then here the percentage becomes it becomes, let's click equal to this divide by total this, enter. Sorry, let's go it back. Let's go back. Let us copy it again, all this thing, copy and paste it here, paste it here. So for percentage, what we need to do is we need to create one more column, that is this percentage. And here what I can do is equal to this divide by this is equal to, so this one, and then again same thing, this uh, is equal to this divide by this, enter. This becomes is equal to this divide by total, enter. So is equal to this divide by total, enter. This becomes is equal to this divide by total, this is total, enter. Is equal to this divide by total, enter. So is equal to this value divided by the total, that is grand total, this one, enter. Again is equal to this divided by grand total, enter. Is equal to this divided by this one, enter. So this is actually the percentage. So here if I'll select this row and go, there'll be one percentile. We'll go for percentile. So here it shows that my agriculture is 7%, barren land is 38%, forest is 29%, glaciers is 1%, shows water is 0%, because there was very less water percentile. But what you can do is here is you can simply make it 1% and cut 1% from the barren land, but these errors always remain in there. So by this way you can actually calculate a percentage of land use, land cover, what you have already done in the ArcGIS. So I hope you liked the video. Thank you very much.